Shenge Entertainment. Guys, we want to welcome you guys to another episode of Shenge Entertainment. As you can see, today we're doing something a bit different. We're trying to switch it up over the next couple of weeks. We're going to be experimenting with a couple of things. As always, I am Musimpe Buteleze and I'm with my brother here.
Bro, what's up?
I'm right, brother. How you doing?
Never Shangi. Never underscore Shangi on Instagram. Welcome to another episode. We just want to say thank you to every single one of you guys that have tuned in on another Friday, 7:30 a.m. in the a.m. We coming in with another episode.
It is another episode. It is a new day. Today we're shooting on a Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday. We're forgetting days, eh? It came from church.
I know, it's been one of those days. We're here, we're recording, and we're just about to have a good time. Hope you guys are going to enjoy it as well.
Definitely. Like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, making sure that you get tuned to every single episode that we bring forth to you. We will not stop. We're promising it to you guys. We will never stop recording for you guys. We'll never stop bringing you content. We'll never stop having those those conversations that people run away from.
Exactly, brother. But this week I just wanted to speak about something. Was just laying heavy on my chest. Man. There's just something I wanna talk about, and I told you about it as well. But it's only now that I decided to. Let's have a conversation about it.
Let's unpack, bro.
Let's unpack. It's the subject of guarding your heart. Guarding your heart, Faith. So guarding your heart. It's a very tricky thing because now what we tend to do is let me look at the camera. What we because now I can because now there's lighting and everything. But what we tend to do is we tend to be carried away with what is going on around us, and we let all these things come into our heart, especially if you're going through a lot of challenges, especially if you're going through some tough times. You need to be very careful about what you let into your heart. I also told you, Wuti, we need to learn to be more proactive instead of reactive to things we let into our hearts. For example, if you see that there's something that is that you're listening to, or something that you're allowing to come into your heart, try and block it before you allow it, and then you just trying to fix the issues that come from allowing into your hearts. Because now, even biblically,
it's in the Bible that guard your heart. By the way, the Bible is the one that warns you, Uti, you must always guard your heart with due diligence.
Due diligence. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah. It says, if I stand corrected, but it says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, and then above all, guard your hearts. Something about that,
but you know what it says? It says, Jobu, we need to guard our hearts before things happen and come into our lives. Because you know what? We are so easy at reacting to situations or responding to situations that we shouldn't have been going through. Like, for example, if you get heartbroken by a situation, you allowed that situation to come into your life, and then afterwards you reacted. You're reacting to it like it's now you finding a way to solve that problem after the fact, where instead of guarding your heart before and saying, you know what, let me love this individual, right? Love is not a problem, but let me get to know them a bit more, and then you then get to the point where you can say fully you commit to the person after you've figured out that they have your heart in their hands and they're guarding it for you. I'm saying it personally in terms of relationships, because I think people can relate at home. By the way, guys, do you relate to Umjolo? Umjolo is a pandemic. Umjolo is a pandemic, but that's an example that I'll be using. Let me even give you an example. Another example is that I see we breadwinner as well.
Okay.
Breadwinner, but actually pending. But ezinye izinto abayishoyo ngawe that can hit you at the heart because they want to get to you at your heart ukuthi ngiyi-breadwinner. So you need to guard your heart as a breadwinner as well. I'm just using random examples, by the way. As a breadwinner, I'm trying to get across ukuthi sometimes people can kuguluza you like for no reason. And you need to guard your heart for that one. as well. There's so many situations where you can add, no, guard your heart, bro.
I mean, definitely, man. Because now, one of the things that I'm getting regarding guarding your heart is routine.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to guard our hearts because as I quoted routine, out of the abundance of your heart, the mouth speaks.
Yeah.
And we know that life and death lie in your tongue. So now, if you're not watching your heart and you're allowing all these things to come into your heart, you're allowing bad things, you're allowing things that kill your dream to come into your heart.
Yeah.
So when you speak, because out of the abundance of your heart, the mouth speaks, whatever you say now will be cursing the dream that Unkulunkulu has placed in your heart, or whatever dream that you may have. So you find out people are walking around saying, if you listen to everyone who says it's not going to work, if you walk around listening to everyone who says you are stupid, you're not worth it, you're going to start believing it.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to get to today is, let us develop an attitude of being proactive in guarding our hearts. Because now there's going to be, it is harder to be reactive, because now the damage will be done.
You know what I like? Life promises you difficulties. So if you say now, we need to guard our hearts and be proactive, I know for a fact that there are going to be challenges.
No, definitely.
So I'm being proactive in saying that I need to guard my heart because I know those challenges will come. So it means that I need to equip myself with tools that will make me be able to overcome life's hardships. So I'm still guarding my heart in that way, because
definitely.
You have to put on the full armor of God. You put on the full armor of God. I'll show you nude. Because if you go to war with something in your life, or somebody, or some situation,
you are being proactive because you're wearing an armor. You're protecting yourself before you go.
Exactly.
Because you know you're going to warfield.
Yeah.
And now in life, in day-to-day activities, how do you then prepare yourselves? How do you then be proactive? When you wake up in the morning, how are you then taking a step to be proactive regarding whatever that might happen during your day?
What I personally do, the first thing I do is I pray. I've developed this thing of, even if I'm rushing, God is really patient to hear what I have to say. So the first thing I have to do when I take a bath is that I sit down and I settle and I pray that short prayer. When I leave, I'll go to my bed. When I change, I say that little prayer. And as I'm going out in the road, I say that little prayer and I say protect. Because there's a lot of the things that I say, guard me and my heart because of that. That's why I can say I've been through a lot in my life, that I'm still standing because God has protected me, because I've decided, I think it was 2015 when I decided, let me take this notion of put on the full armor of God. I didn't take it as,
as a religious exercise.
It wasn't a religious exercise, because I knew what I'm going to be hit time after time. Even this, let me tell you, I had a post on Facebook once, where it says, your dreams are valid, right? Like, if you still have breath in your life.
Which then became our slogan.
Yeah. If you still have breath, go on Instagram, guys. Go on my Instagram, _Shange. You will see it there. I leave it on purpose there. It says, your dreams are valid. Like, if you still have breath in your life, be thankful to God, because you can still achieve your dreams.
One of the reasons we say your dreams are valid is because we want to remind you, reiterate to you, OT, your dreams are valid regardless of how stupid they look, regardless of how what's the word? How
ridiculous it even may sound.
Exactly.
When we started this podcast, it was like, what? What kind of podcast? And somebody reminded us that we've spoken about it for a long time.
Dude, for the longest time, and we're still not where we want to be.
No.
There are things that we're learning, man.
We are consistent, bro.
And one thing we are taking and running with is because we will not allow anyone to invalidate our dreams. We say it every time, it's not just for you, it is for us as well, because we are experiencing so many challenges in and out of the podcast. We are brothers, we are units, we're business partners and everything, but we're still individuals that we each go through our separate battles. But our dreams are valid regardless of what's going on in your life. Whatever dream you have, the mere fact that you have it it is a reminder. You are deserving of that gift.
That's why I say I decided to put on the full armor, because I did not see anything but the will of God happening in my life. Hence why we even saying to you guys at home, you must guard your heart in everything you do, because you will hear daily that you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you're not set out for this, you're not cut out for this. At a job, you're not cut out for this. This job is not yours. It is yours. You just have to believe it. You have to achieve it. Like we are practical in the sense that we said we'll take the first step. God took the next. Then God told us, take this step, and then we took the next. And then we continuously been moving. Now we're realizing our dreams, because all we did was guarded our heart, even though we had people telling us, wait, what content are you going to bring? No, what are you guys going to talk about?
We're making it up as we go.
As we go, like today. Yeah, like today we have like how many episodes that we brought forth. You know, sometimes we have even challenges, but we're guarding our heart and saying we're going to remain consistent for you guys. Comment there if you guys have a dream. Whatever dream that you have, write it down there. We'll tell you. You know, we'll answer for you. It's valid.
It's valid.
Your dreams are valid. There's no way in on this earth you cannot achieve what you want to achieve. There's nothing that is left in this earth to do but to follow your dreams, follow your ambition. You must be ambitious, but have actions to it, because then your dreams become valid in saying, I had ambitions. And then the challenges that came, I took the first step. And then, only then, can you say, are you? You guys are pushing it. Push your success, push your dreams, push whatever you need to do, because your dreams are valid. But the first thing you need to do, you need to guard your heart, guard your dreams, guard who you are, guard your inner self, your inner man. The Bible says it very much, the inner man.
I want to also comment about guarding your heart, which is what we're talking about today. One of the challenges that tend to happen, especially when it comes to guarding your heart, you tend to get attacks when you're at your lowest.
Yeah.
And it is when you are most vulnerable and your heart is at the most vulnerable. And people are then able, it's not necessarily just people. Let me correct that. It's not just people. It could be what you are watching on TV. Yeah. It could be the things you are doing on your day-to-day activities that hinder the growth, the growth of your dream. So I think what's more important than anything is if you have a dream, buckle down and focus, work, put in the work. And it's not going to be easy.
Trust us, it's not easy. But
especially if you're going through challenges.
Yeah, but trust us in saying remain consistent, because that's the only word that we have for 2022, to remain consistent.
I was listening to Steve Harvey podcast, Steve Harvey in the car while you were still inside.
Yeah.
With every level of growth, there are new challenges that are presented.
Yeah.
So whatever dream that you have, you will achieve it. But masufike lapho, you're gonna get pushback. Because each level represents a new level of challenges.
And for each level that you get to, and the challenges become a bit more difficult, you need to now guard your heart in saying, I'm not going to go back to where I was before, but I'm going to move with the level that I'm at right now. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be successful in pushing through the boundaries of going further. And then when you're there, you guard your heart again. So Nakona is what you're taking. But we accountancy. Taking stock.
Anything, not account.
No, it's taking stock of your inventory.
Oh, okay.
Taking stock of your inventory, what's okay, fine. This is the lesson that I learned. I always say I never lose, but I learn. So every single time I lose, or I, in quotes unquote, I don't achieve something, I say learn. Every time I achieve something, I write down what did I learn. And I write it in a book.
Failure is an opportunity to learn.
Yeah.
If you're a person who likes embarking on new things, you can never say what if failure is not an option. Because if you are doing something new, you will have instances where you fail because no one has done it before you. Even if they have, no one has done it from the position you are coming from. So if ever you are starting something, you never have the mindset to failure as an option. but be open in the sense of even if I fail, I will learn something from that failure. We have failed so many times, still are failing in so many things. In fact, we only now just starting to walk in things that Nkulunkulu has graced us with.
And one of those things is that we don't give up, guys.
Never give up.
We never give up, and we keep on we guard our heart continuously every time we fail. We make sure we account for each other. Have an accountable partner for you guys. Now, I mean, Usim knows it very much. I appreciate his presence in my life because he's my accountancy partner. You know, he accounts for every single thing that I go through in my life, and I'm like, what should I do, brother? And he tells me according to the guidance that I need. Or someone say listens to me. And he listens to me. And through that, it's just enough for me to say, I'm guarding my heart now because I've got someone who's going to be accountable for my actions. Because that's it, my pen. Where 2 or 3 are carrying my name, so shall my spirit.
Midst,
I will be there.
No, it's in 2 or 3 are carrying my name.
I will be
in their midst. I'll be there.
Yeah. Because I think that's the King James version. But we'll find it out for you.
I don't know what word.
Yeah, I don't know what word. But God says, when we are gathered together to bring forth the goodness of God, it means that He's there as well.
I think we need to have another episode where we talk about the importance of having someone who can hold you accountable.
Oh, I think that would be such a powerful episode. Now let's do that episode,
guys. Thank you for listening. This was a quick one.
Right
now, we're just experimenting with different things. We're enjoying what we're doing now because we're learning. We made a mistake last time. We came back stronger this time.
Yes.
We are re-evaluating a few things and
reinventing the wheel as well.
Reinventing the wheel.
Yes.
Say to the wheel. The wheel.
The wheel. Something.
Hey. I'm a pronunciation.
Yes, the target.
Yes, don't talk about guys, thank you for listening.
Thank you,
as
guys.
Always, we are Shanya Entertainment. I am Simpure_M_Butelezi on Instagram, and this is
Zebo_Shange on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and ring that notification. Hey.
Bye, guys.
Cheers.